Imagine this. You're standing in the place where she used to be. Same air, same silence, but it's heavier now, like the world itself is holding its breath, watching you realize something you've been running from. You lost her, and deep down, you still think it's your fault. But here's the truth that almost no one tells you. Losing her wasn't the end. It was the beginning of everything real. Because until you lose something you thought you couldn't live without, you never find out who you actually are without it. They told you love was about finding someone who completes you. They lied. That lie is the reason most people are broken right now, addicted to the idea of being chosen, of being enough. You were taught to chase validation instead of clarity, to perform instead of connect. So when she pulled away, when her texts got colder, when her silence grew longer, you didn't just lose a person. You lost the illusion of control. The belief that love is something you can earn through effort, charm, or consistency. And that's why it hurts so much. Because you weren't grieving her, you were grieving your own illusion. Frame of value. You see, attraction doesn't happen where you think it does. It's not in the words, the gifts, the promises. It's in the frame. The invisible energy that tells the world how much you value yourself. When that frame collapses, everything else follows. You started making her your center. You rearranged your world to orbit hers. Every message, every plan, every thought bent toward her approval. But here's the paradox. The more you try to prove your value, the less you have. Because value can't exist in a place of need. Confidence isn't loud. It's quiet alignment. A man rooted in his own direction, not chasing hers. That's what she felt when she first met you. That's what she stopped feeling when you lost yourself trying to keep her. Emotional gravity. The human brain is addicted to patterns of emotion. It's not love we crave, it's familiarity. If you grew up associating love with uncertainty, chaos, or emotional highs and lows, then you'll subconsciously chase that same energy as an adult. You'll mistake peace for boredom. You'll chase drama and call it passion. So when she pulled back, your brain didn't just react to loss. It reacted to withdrawal. Like an addict without his fix. You weren't missing her. You were missing the neurochemical roller coaster she represented. That's why you checked her profile. That's why every notification felt like a hit of dopamine. That's why silence felt like death. But once you see it, once you name the pattern, you start breaking free from it. You realize your worth doesn't come from being chosen. It comes from being aware. The collapse of illusion. The truth about most breakups is simple. They don't destroy you, they expose you. They show you what you were pretending not to see. The insecurities you covered with validation. The loneliness you tried to drown in attention. Losing her forced you to face your own emptiness. And that's why it's the best thing that ever happened to you. Because pain is honest. Pain doesn't lie. It tells you exactly where you abandoned yourself. And when you stop running from it, something strange happens. You start to rebuild, not as a version of yourself that begs to be loved, but as someone who doesn't need to be. Self-respect, the ultimate attraction. Every time you overextended, every time you tolerated less than you deserved, you were teaching your brain a dangerous story. That love is earned through suffering. But here's what the psychology of attraction really says. People don't fall in love with those who need them. They fall for those who reflect something powerful back at them. A sense of stability, direction, purpose. When you operate from self-respect, your presence alone becomes magnetic. You stop trying to convince. You stop performing. You start existing with a quiet certainty that says, I know who I am, with or without you. And ironically, that's when people start chasing you again. Because confidence is the rarest signal in a world built on insecurity. The rebuild. There's a moment, usually after the chaos, after the sleepless nights, where the silence stops being heavy. It starts feeling sacred. You begin to enjoy your own company. You start walking without checking your phone. You look at the sky and, for once, you don't think about her. You think about you. And that's when the real transformation begins. Because healing isn't about moving on. It's about moving inward. It's about reprogramming your mind to stop chasing what hurts you and start building what sustains you. Every habit, every thought, every moment of stillness. They become bricks in the foundation of a man who finally gets it. You lost her, yes, but in that loss, you found something infinitely more valuable. Clarity. You saw that love, without self-respect, is dependency. You learned that peace feels different than passion, but it lasts longer. And maybe, one day, you'll meet someone new. Someone who doesn't complete you, but meets you. Not from a place of need, but from a place of wholeness. Until then, your job is simple. Rebuild your frame. Reclaim your energy. Refine your mind. Because the version of you that lost her was never meant to keep her. But the version of you that grows from it, he's unstoppable. And that's the quiet secret behind every great transformation. You never really lose. You just shed what was no longer aligned with your evolution. So if you're still wondering why you lost her, maybe it's because the universe decided you were meant to find yourself first. And that was the best thing that ever happened to you.